What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I am hunting again for stuff to sell on eBay at Goodwill right now. Checking out these carts. I see a Coach bag, $7.99. That's a decent price. I got one recently at this Goodwill. I sold for $30. They didn't have them priced up, so that's always nice. Got some stuff down here I'm checking out. Some Christmas lights. Sold a lot of those this year on Amazon that I got the previous year on clearance. And some of them are getting returned. That's just how it is. Christmas lights always get returned. Like, people use them and just return them. It's terrible. But there was some sort of a toy there. I don't know what that was. I think I meant to look that up and never did. If anyone knows what that is, you can let me know and let me know if it's worth anything. I just kind of forgot about it. It seems got some, just some generic boots down here. This was kind of neat. This is like a John Wayne kind of art piece here. And I looked at the bag. It had a certificate. Looked up the name of the company. I don't remember exactly what it was. Couldn't find any comps on it that it was valuable. Anything that this company was doing, it didn't seem valuable. So I did end up leaving that. Hopefully not anything good. Probably not, though. At this Goodwill, I do find this sealed German puzzle or game. I'm not sure what it is, but it's only $4.99 and it looks interesting. Looks like I can probably make some money on it. So I grabbed it, put it in the cart. Checking out the aisle here. There's a Peerless faucet. Someone mentioned that recently in the comments. That's just in terrible shape. It's used, damaged. I don't want to mess with that. Here's some of these screens you put in your car on the back seat. Some of those are worth picking up if you get good brands like Sony. Those were just, I don't even know what kind of brand it was. Here's this atomic clock. It's still here. Saw this a few weeks ago and $4.99, you know, I could sell that for like 20 bucks. It does have scratches on it. That's why I'm not really interested in buying it. It's a slow mover. And then when you add the scratches on top of it, it's just kind of, I don't want to mess with it. Another thing I don't care about, Jeff Gordon phone. You know what? I've come across like 3 or 4 of those this year. I've looked them up. They're selling on eBay for like $6. No money there, but if you enjoy them, it's there for you. And if you could do me the favor and hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. It helps the video out so much. Got some mixers down here. Here's some Jeff Gordon and looks like Bill Elliott signs here. I don't know if these are vintage or what. I was going to look into those more. I don't know the price. I just kind of walk away from them. And a few minutes later, I see somebody holding them. I'm like, well, maybe they were worth picking up. Usually those kind of things don't sell for a whole lot. They're just mass produced. So probably nothing great. Over here in the toys, we're checking out Cranium. Not interested in Cranium game unless it's Cranium Caribou, which is, you know, about $100 game if you can find it in good condition, complete. Lots of board games here. I don't see anything that's rare that I recognize. Here's one of these electronic hangman games. I'm pretty sure those aren't worth much either on Amazon unless they've went up. I've sold them new before on Amazon for like $30, $40, so I'm assuming the used ones aren't. Of course, buy some other types of handhelds for Amazon. Here's one of these robots. I think I forgot to look that up too. I always record stuff and then, then I forget to look into it. Some of these little robots are worth money, and I see ice skates there too. Multiple ice skates. I don't even remember noticing those, and I've recently sold a couple pairs of ice skates. Got some decent money for them, so not sure what I'm doing. Apparently today is I'm just sleeping or something, not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Digging in the dolls, trying to see if there's any Bratz, Monster High, anything special, of course. Bags of toys, checking in those. Expect to see something amazing at this point because, well, I just keep kind of ignoring stuff that I could potentially make money on today for whatever reason. It happens, I suppose. So over here, I'm checking out some dishes. I see this Jim Shore box and I get pretty excited because there's some really high-end Jim Shore stuff, especially if it's Disney related. I've sold some Jim Shore Disney stuff for around $400. So that was very disappointing because, well, it was like worth $18 or some sort of candle holder. Here's this Emmett Kelly Jr. clown and it's only $4.99. So I decided to investigate that. I ended up buying it. It's, you know, kind of long tail. I bought it because of the price and because people had it way overpriced on eBay. So I can just come in and price it a lot lower, maybe get a sale. So I picked that up. I recently picked up one of the puppets as well. I got a vintage locally for $15. I think I currently have that listed for about $50 or so. So yeah, two Emmett Kelly things kind of close together. Interesting. Pretty cool art there. I don't think it was worth anything. I don't buy a lot of art, but I did like the way it looked. And we're just kind of drifting over here now. What can we find? Here's a cart we're checking out though. New cart. There's something Star Wars back here. Some sort of art set, not really worth money. Another bag of toys, just some loose cars. I can never tell if there's anything too special, but oh yeah, I did pick up a lot of shoes in here. So that's nice, you can see those. Of course, I'm gonna go over everything I found in the haul part of the video. Talk about how much money I'm gonna make on this stuff. And some Nerf darts sealed I bought, just in case I need to sell a Nerf gun or test a Nerf gun. They're always good to have. Plus I can make a little bit of money just selling them outright. That's a interesting looking coffee maker. I'm assuming I looked at that. Some of those coffee maker brands and models are good. Hats, just never find good hats in Goodwill. I don't know if they're just not getting it in, or the competition's just buying them, or they're sending them to be sold online, more than likely, I'm assuming. So checking out this Goodwill, we got a sewing machine, $24.99. Nothing very special, but this is something kind of special. This is a Samsung Blu-ray player. It says new, and it does seem to be new, $12.99. It's got a 99-cent sticker stuck on there. I better get that off before they see it and won't sell it to me because they think I'm trying to get a better price or something. So I get that off of there. And yeah, that's actually surprisingly worth a lot of money. Even though it's a Blu-ray player and it's kind of modern, I was kind of shocked at some of the comps I was seeing on that. Checking out the basket. Phone cases, phone cases, phone cases. I'm tired of seeing them. But yeah, I guess I'm going to be seeing them for many, many years to come. Checking out this aisle. Hoping to score a Yadro figurine again. Leave in the comments how long do you think it will be before I find another one, if I ever find another one. Picked up, 3 of them fairly recently at a Goodwill. And yeah, what else can we find here? Here's a angel figurine, $1.99. Looks cheap. Not interested in it. There's some like Halloween candles or something back there. Maybe could be worth a little bit of money. I don't usually buy stuff in this aisle, these kind of things, unless I know they're actually valuable and will move. I know a lot of people would buy them based on style and what people want for their house. I'm not knowledgeable in that area, but I did find some great stuff today. Let me show you everything I did find. It's going to be worth some money. Let me show you what I found today. I'm going to start back here with this Razer headset, mouse and mouse pad. I got this actually at Walmart. I stopped in there to get some things. Saw it was on clearance for $35. I think it was normally like $75. I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping it or selling it, but I do think there's a little bit of money to be made. I'd probably make about 20 bucks on it. Honestly, I got a Bose headset on my computer right now, so I'm probably not going to replace that. I already got a pretty good mouse, so chances are I'm just going to sell this. Got this Samsung Blu-ray player. It seems to be new in box. At least the tape says new on there. I don't know if Goodwill put that on or the person donating it put that on. Usually Goodwill doesn't do that, so I'm assuming it's the previous owner. The tape seal looks to be the correct tape seal and everything. I looked this up on eBay and I was actually surprised. One sold for $200 and some. It does seem to be a legit sale. Now, I don't think that I'm going to be selling mine for that much. It just seems a little bit too high. Like a lot of these new in-box electronics do sell great, but Blu-ray players are not vintage. They're not that hard to find. New sealed. I mean, you can still go to Walmart and buy these things new. But I do think I'll be able to sell this for somewhere between $100 and $150. So for $12.99, I picked it up. Here is a Rangemate. I found this. It is new open box. Paid $10 for it. You know, I think I'll be able to sell this and make about $15 profit in the end. Look like they're selling between $30 and $40 plus shipping new. Here is some sort of sad clown figurine thing. I believe this is new in box. I opened it up before I bought it. It was only $4.99. Looking at the comps, it looks like it's pretty good. Not a whole lot of sales, but there's also not a lot listed, and the ones listed are listed pretty high. I think the only one new was over $100. There's some pre-owns, priced pretty high as well, like in the 60s. Honestly, I paid $5 for it. I'll probably price it between $30 and $40. Just try to move it and make some money. Here's a Cleveland Browns jersey that I found at Goodwill. It is new with tags. Wasn't priced up or anything, so paid I think $4.79 for it. Nothing too special. I looked this up. I should be able to sell it between $30 and $40, I think. So number 13 player is Beckham Jr. So I picked up some decent shoe deals today. I got these Nike, what is it, Rise, Zoom, something like that. They were $4.99. They're in pretty good shape. So I decided to buy them. I think I'll be able to sell this for like 25 bucks. I picked up these Under Armour shoes because they are very clean. Looks like maybe they've been worn a couple times or something. Again, $4.99, and I think I'll be able to sell those for at least $30 plus shipping based on the comps I was looking at. Then I got these cool white Adidas. Now these things are a little dirty, but they're in great physical condition. And the comps on these were pretty good as well. I think at least $30 is what I'm going to be selling these for. Maybe if they clean up really good, I might get 40. Again, just based on what I'm seeing, the comps, what they're selling for on eBay, and that's not what they're listed at, it's what they're actually sold for. For anyone new, when I say comps, I filter by actual sales on eBay, and if I'm seeing consistently these things selling between $30 and $40, and I'm pretty confident I can get between $30 and $40. So here's some Fitville shoes. I don't know if I've ever come across these. They sound familiar. What's interesting is they're new with tags, or do they have tags? Maybe they don't have tags. I guess new with shoe supports in them. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're new. I don't see any like wear from them being new. Just a little dusty on top on this suede, which is common. It does look like I'm going to sell these for between $30 and $40 as well, being new without box. Then I got some of these Herman Survivor boots. Now, these were only $4.99 is why I pick them up. They not that great to sell. They don't have a lot of value unless they're vintage, Gore-Tex or something like that. Some of those can be decent. I believe Walmart started selling these, so this could be one of the models that come from Walmart. They don't, just doesn't hold as much value. But still, I looked up that model, and again, I think I could sell these for $30 plus shipping. So all in all, these shoes, I'm going to add it up, and there's going to be some good profit coming in once they sell. As I mentioned before, shoes are kind of a long tail game. Sometimes you just have to wait until somebody comes along who wants that style shoe. It's the right size, and they're willing to buy a shoe that's pre-owned. As long as you're pricing them right, eventually I feel like somebody comes along and buys them. Worst case scenario, I put these shoes at $5 a piece, get my money back, and they're going to sell almost instantly. So in my opinion, there's really no risk, and I'm in no hurry to sell these because I'm in this reselling game for the long haul. So if it takes 2 years to sell a pair of shoes, that's fine with me. So I just grabbed these Nerf Zombie Strike dart replacements. I could make a little bit of money selling these. They would ship first class. I'd probably make like $3, maybe $4 profit on it. Only paid $2. However, I'm probably just going to keep them in case I find a Nerf gun I want to sell. So this right here, I was paying for my stuff at a Goodwill, and I saw it behind the counter, and I said, "Is that for sale?" And she said yes, handed it to me. Right away, I saw that there was a price for $149.99 on it, which is obviously, wherever it was being sold from. Honestly, thought this was going to be priced too high. Because of that, but I flipped it over. It was only $19.99, and I did a quick look up on it and saw that it was selling on eBay for about $100. So I bought it, and on Amazon it's selling for $150 new sealed, and if you can't tell in the video. And Amazon's saying I can sell it, but this is one of those things. I quit selling Netgear and Linksys routers, Belkin, all that kind of stuff because of the IP claims you can get selling them on Amazon. I've never tried to sell an Asus. I don't know about Asus brand. I'm assuming it's pretty much the same. I'm probably just going to sell it on eBay. It's got a little bit of shrink, tear, and stuff on it anyway to be selling it new on Amazon. So I'm just going to sell it on eBay, make some profit. Here is an interesting sealed puzzle, or maybe it's a game. I can't really tell because it's German. I looked it up. I could not find any comps on it, but there's some other games that are like these exit games, and they were selling pretty good. This was only $4.99, so I'll be able to sell it. I think I'm going to try $30, but even if I sell it for like 20, only paying 5, I'm gonna make some money on it. So I think it was worth picking up. And then finally, I found this Coach bag at a Goodwill. This is in good condition, and I actually found a Coach bag at the same Goodwill recently, not priced up. I believe all bags are $7.99 or $6.99, something like that. So whoever prices at this Goodwill, maybe they don't really know about the brand. Who knows why they're not getting priced up. I sold the last one I bought. I think I sold it for $30 plus shipping. This one's a little different, but it looks like it's selling between $30 and $40. And also, I saw one, I think new, sell for $160 or something like that. So that was interesting. I looked it over and looked at some pictures and compared like labels and numbers and model numbers and everything. Seems to be legit and not counterfeited. A lot of this Coach stuff is counterfeit, but I'll get it listed and hopefully get some money out of it. So there it is, everybody. That is my haul for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like button for me. Make sure you're subscribed. Also, if you could share the video, someone that you would think would like it, I'd really, really appreciate that. And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.